less than a week to go before Election Day, and when it comes to early voting, Republicans are outnumbering Democrats in Miami-Dade County. And this is significant because Miami-Dade has voted Democrat in every presidential election since the 1990s. So could this be a change in the trend? CBS News Miami's Larry Seward is live at election headquarters in Doral tonight with the latest figures. Larry.
Yeah, Jim, we're at the election headquarters where they're bringing in the early voting ballots. That is what Republicans, their strategy is to encourage their base to vote more early voting. Meanwhile, Democrats here in Miami-Dade County, they've been pushing their base to vote by mail. Both sides, though, and voters in between see an advantage. Around Hialeah's JFK Library,
it looks one-sided.
Voters lining up and leaving.
Maybe because they're looking for the change.
Feel it.
Republicans are really making sure their vote counts.
Countywide, Miami-Dade registered Republicans outnumber Democrats in early voting totals. The 33,000 ballot difference is bigger than the population of nearby Miami Lakes.
We knew that the Republicans had been focusing on turning out their base to encourage them to early vote, just as we have been working to turn out our base to do vote by mail.
Chevron Jones leads Miami-Dade County's Democratic Party. He says attacking confusion over vote-by-mail enrollment is his party's focus, but he also expects early voting numbers to even out by week's end because of the same things that Republicans see firing up their base.
I just think people want change sooner than later, so people are desperate to get their votes in.
They're making sure that, we don't see mistakes from the past happen again, and we just really want our vote to count.
It can come from individuals who believe that they want the government to go in a different direction. That's for Democrats and Republicans. There is absolutely enthusiasm that's happening around Vice President Kamala Harris.
We're anxious. We're ready to find out who's going to be the next president.
I think it's evidence that Miami-Dade has certainly become a much more Republican-leaning county than what historical trends here have shown. I think the question is, will it end up with a majority voting for the Republican candidates?
Fernando Mondi is a Democratic strategist. While he says it's premature to draw conclusions, chairman of Miami-Dade County's Republican Party, Alex Rizzo, sees an advantage.
We've seen people that have never voted before, or really aren't likely voters. They've been coming out to vote. It's very telling to me.
Democratic leaders and strategists expect there to be a surge of Democratic voters this weekend leading up to Election Day. I asked Miami-Dade County's Democratic Party chairman if there's the potential for Miami-Dade to turn red. He told me no, it is a melting pot. Live in Doral, Larry Seward, CBS News, Miami.